park area will be out here on our left, alright? So you're pretty much gonna walk to the shopping center on your way back. And is everybody first time in St. Kitts? Yeah. Lovely. So how's the cruise going so far?
Great.
Wonderful. How many islands have been at? Four? Five?
This is five.
This is five? Alright, we're gonna try and make five the best, alright? Alright. Now, St. Kitts and Nevis is one federation. There's two islands. St. Kitts is at the bigger half, 68 square miles and a population of about 45,000 people. Sister island of Nevis, 35 square miles with a population of about 25,000 people. So we were also granted independence from England, 1983, the 19th of September. So as we make our way to the end of Port Zante, we then will be pulling into the Bastille area. So we're going to do a small tour around Bastille and then connect onto the bypass and then head out to the Frigate Bay area. Don't run the red light. Good on. So we're now inside the area of Bastille, which was settled by the French in 1625. Today it is the main commercial area of the island of St. Kitts. It's also the capital of St. Kitts. And just over 50% of our population lives in downtown Bastille. Bastille in French also means lowland. The building coming up here on our right has been standing since in the 1800s, and you folks can see three basement windows from here. These cellars back in the day were actually being used as holding cells for the slaves after making their tough trip across the Atlantic. They were held at first to a certain state of health where they were then transported over in front of us, which is now our Independence Square, was actually a slave market back in the day. Come on, honey. Don't fail me now. So the area on the right is also the largest open space in the inner city of Bastille. And as I mentioned a while ago, it was actually a slave market back in the day. Slavery was abolished in 1834. Directly in front of us now, this is our courthouse. The original one was built from wood, but unfortunately it was burned to the ground by a fire in 1982. The building actually retained the same style, but of concrete. On the right, this is the Catholic Court Cathedral, the Catholic Church. On the south of the Catholic Church was made in 1890. And in the back of it, they do have the largest private school on the island of St. Kitts, which is the Immaculate Conception. Coming up on the right, the largest structure, the large structure also built on volcanic rock, was said to be part of a fort that was built in 1840. Today it houses the Bastille Police Station. their headquarters, the first section of it. And the second half of it at the red entrance is the entrance to His Majesty's Hotel.
Yeah.
Scaffold. That's not union.
So the structure was a part of a fort that was built in 1840.
I guess.
And as we drive around the capital, we see a number of old buildings, those with volcanic on the bottom and wood up top. Bastille was once known from mainly wooden buildings, but unfortunately it had a great fire in 1867 that destroyed most of the wooden buildings. So when they decided to rebuild Bastille, that was the method they actually decided to use, with the volcanic on the bottom and the wood up top. Now most of those volcanic rocks on the bottom would also have those cellars that were actually being used as holding cells. And also just in case of a next fire outbreak, Bastille will not be totally destroyed.
Hello.
I want a hot dog. Get hot dog right there.
In the city.
Coming up on the right, we have the St. George's Anglican Church, known as the Mainstay Church of the Anglican. On your right, the church was built in the years between 1856 to 1859. Actually went through a number of fires, hurricanes, earthquakes, and the church is also still in use up to today as well. Making it tight, boy. Real tight. So we're now located here on Church Street, which is also labeled as a political center on the island of St. Kitts. The black and white building coming up on the right, and the St. Kitts Nevis, and used to be Anguilla Labor Trade Union building, established since 1932. To the left of us, we have the Treasury building. Lower down on the same side, we have the Development Bank, also operated by the government, with small business loans and student loans for the kids who want to further their education overseas. To the right, the large white building actually says government headquarters. Here is where we host all of our parliament meetings. Also the Prime Minister's office, ministries, and also other private offices. Ministry of Foreign Affairs as well, Office of Foreign Affairs. Coming up on the left, the wooden building. This is a perfect example of how Bastille once was before the Great Fire in 1867 that destroyed most of these wood buildings. So I think it still have a perfect, still standing in Bastille. So we're now approaching 3rd Street. Have a green structure in the center of it. It's a replica of the Piccadilly Circus in London. This one is actually called the Berkeley Memorial. It was erected in 1883 in honor of a former British planter by Thomas Berkeley. Around the circus, we have a number of stores, restaurants, and also banks. But the circus is also served as the main taxi stand on our island.
I got the drink. You gonna need the whole bag off? Okay. Okay. So that's awesome.
Hey, KFC right there. You want the chicken? KFC.
No, so that's correct. say that correctly, please.
Mine's too, Tony.
No, Strax is our favorite. You know that.
Fat coming.
Time for a couple of buckets.
That's what KFC stands for. Keep fat coming.
I ain't so long.
We banned KFC, man. Yeah.
So we do have a Domino's, we do have a Burger
I like
King.
the coleslaw.
No Starbucks, no
I know what I don't like is their biscuits. Dry ass biscuits.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
So we're coming up on our left is our local bus and ferry terminal. Local bus and ferry terminal. So the little vans that you see here is actually what the locals would use as transportation to get around the island of St. Kitts. Now each van is privately owned and operated. Now they only stay along the island main road, okay? In the back is the ferry terminal. So we also come here to get the ferry to go to the lovely sister island of Nevis, which is approximately 45 minutes at sea, 11 miles from port to port.
And I could have got a thing up on it.
And that's the capital of St. Kitts to the capital of Nevis, Charlestown. Capital of St. Kitts, Bastille, capital of Nevis, Charlestown. And I can see some fishermen here to our left, actually selling some fresh cod, and they will also clean them right here, prepare them to be served right here along the seawall. And then to the right, we have the public market. Okay, so you can get fresh, clean fish along with your fresh produce from the public market on your right. And today is one of the busiest days of the public market. Mondays and Saturdays. The market is almost open every single day of the week, except on holidays and Sundays. Now, St. Kitts is also volcanic. So we have 3 types of beaches here. Take an example on your left, the Black Sand
Right
Beach.
there, kill it. This is chancla. You got a chancla.
Now the area that we're located is also called Irish Town. In the early 1600s, a number of Irish persons was actually brought here to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis to work on tobacco plantations as indentured servants. So after they have finished their 7-year period of indentureship, this is the area that the Irish actually used to live. And the little house here on my right is where I grew up as a little kid, okay? And back then,
That was his
Irish Town was actually known as a fishing village. Come on, Data.
I like it. Name this movie. '80s movie.
So on our right, we actually have our war memorial, which was built in honor of the persons who actually lost their lives fighting in World War I and World War II in the British Armed Forces. So the obelisk will actually have 2 plaques on it, one in the front and one in the back that will actually bear the names of the individuals. So the tombs actually have 2 reasons. One is to represent the Federation of St. Kitts, Nevis and Anguilla, because there were once 3 islands but 1 federation. St. Kitts and Nevis got independence.
Bring a better one right now.
Is still under
You can give her a
British. The tombs also would represent the persons from the 3 islands who actually lost their lives fighting in both world wars, okay? So this is our war memorial or cenotaph.
They have over there on the
And the area it's located in is also called Portland. And here I'm actually